So in the first part of the video, we established that the curve could be expanded to give you this here, and we're going to now work out the area of A1, which is between the limits -2 and 1. Okay, so we just got to integrate this now. Okay, so square brackets, x then to power there becomes x to the power 4, yeah? You add 1 to it, divide by the new power. Here then that becomes 3, yeah? Divide by 3, and then 5x becomes 5x squared over 2. And then 6 then just becomes 6x, okay, between the limits of 1 and -2. Okay, so what we need to do then is, right, is we need to put the upper limit in, so we need to put 1 in, right, here. So if we put 1 in here, we're going to have 1 to the power 4 over 4, take away 2 times 1 cubed over 3, take away 5 times 1 squared over 2, plus 6 times 1, okay. Take away then, we need to put the lower limit in, yeah? So then you're going to put -2 in here, so you've got to use a bracket, yeah? Got to be careful there, because -2 is going in, and you want to put it to the power 4, so put it in the bracket. So a lot of number work here, a lot of things to type into your calculator. So let's just do the first bracket then, okay. So we've got here 1 to the power 4, well that's just 1, isn't it? So 1 over 4, take away 2 times 1 cubed, that's just 2, over 3 minus 5. When you've got 1s, it's so easy to deal with. Plus 6, so I can just get that straight away. And we get 37 over 12. Minus then, well, let's work out this bracket here. So this is one we've got a lot of typing to do. So -2 to the power 4 all over 4. -2 times -2 cubed all over 3, minus 5 times -2 squared all over 2, plus 6 times -2. So we get that out, but that comes out to be a minus. And so yeah, so you need, there's already a minus there, but you need to write another minus now for this bracket, yeah, because we're taking away this bracket, and this bracket happens to be minus as well. So just take note there on that. So if I type that into my calculator, 37 over 12 minus minus, okay, which of course is a plus, and I get 25 over 4. Have I typed that in? No, I've done a mistake there, haven't I? So I need to put 3 down the bottom. Okay, 63 over 4. Yeah, so that's the area of A1, and we expected that to be positive, didn't we? Because it's a positive sort of region there, yeah. But when I work out area A2 now, it's going to be negative, isn't it? Because it's negative y values. We're going to expect it to be negative. Now, the good thing is, alright, there's less work this time, because when it comes to A2, you literally just go straight to this here, okay? So you don't need to integrate again, right? You've done it already, so you just use that answer from before. So make sure you copy it down, right? But now put the new limits in, which is between 1 and 3, yeah? Okay, so the top number goes there, and then the lower number goes there. So you're going to substitute that in. So 3 to the power 4 over 4, take away 2 times 3 cubed over 3, take away 5 times 3 squared over 2, plus 6 times 3, okay? Take away then the lower limits, you've got to put 1 in then. 1 to the power 4 over 4, take away 2 times 1 to the power 3 over 3, take away 5 times 1 squared over 2, plus then 6 times 1 there, yeah? Okay, so on my calculator, I'm going to work this out, and just be smart about this now, right? If you press the cursor button up here, the arrow up, okay, you can find your working from before. If you press it up a couple of times, and literally just go in there and change that number to a 3, okay? and change each of the numbers in the brackets there to a 3. So this is what you meant to do, just to save you a bit of time. So when I do that, I get out negative 9 over 4 for that. Okay, for that bracket there. Then I've got to take away, okay, this. Now I don't actually need to type that into my calculator, because I actually did that, if you remember, up here in the first part for A1, and I got an answer for that, 37 over 12. So I literally just can write that in there. So take away 37 over 12. So I do that, I get minus 16 over 3. Now, of course, I expected it to be minus 16 over 3. I expected it to be minus, okay, because it's underneath the x-axis. So I say, therefore, area A2 is equal to positive 16 over 3. Now, think about it. How do I go about then getting the total area of the two regions? Well, I'm sure you can appreciate, to get the total area, you just got to add them together, yeah? And that's the reason why you need to do them separately, why we have to integrate this first between these limits and then integrate this between these limits. We have to do them separately, because to get the total area we need to actually add them at the end. Okay, but you had to make this adjustment, didn't you? When you worked out A2, it came out as negative, you had to make it positive. So then when it comes to working out the total area, we can add those two together and it will work out right. Okay, so you have to do them separately to get the right answer. So if I do that on my calculator there, 63 over 4 for A1, 16 over 3 for A2, press equals, and I get that there. Okay, so 253 over 12, and there's my total combined area.